Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a video on my top 5 blushes for brown and deeper skin tones. Of course, these colours can be worn by any skin tone, but in particular to those who are sort of my skin tone or deeper in complexion, sometimes it's harder for us to find blushes that really complement our yellow undertones or sort of neutral undertones, just because often when you see a blush in store, you know, in the pan it might look gorgeous, and then I've often had that problem when I come home and I apply it, it barely shows up on my skin, and it's really disappointing. So I've done a lot of research over the years, and obviously when I say research, I mean like actually purchased a lot of blushes over the years and tried on so many different colors and so forth, and these are my top 5 that I recommend as of now. Obviously my top 5s and top 10s always keep changing because brands keep bringing out new blushes and new makeup, and I'm always testing those things out. But it was really difficult for me to actually choose 5 because I have so many blushes and there's so many that like I think would look great on people, but I just had to kind of just pick 5 that I thought that I've sort of reached for the most this year. That I wanted to talk about was the Balm In-Stain blushes. Now this color here is called Pinstripe, and it is it's basically a plum type of blush. It has hints of, I guess, fuchsia pink in there, and then sort of a slight gold shimmery sheen finish. This looks incredible on all skin tones, and these blushes are so pigmented, so a little goes a long way. When you're putting your blush in, don't sort of swirl it around, just sort of tap a little bit on, tap the excess off, and then just apply to the cheeks. Again, this is such a beautiful, flattering blush. The Balm company their stock is available at Sephora. However, Target now in Australia also stock them, and I believe they are half the price as what Sephora Australia is charging. So I think I know where I'll be buying mine from in the future. They come in 6 different shades, but this is the shade that I think would look absolutely gorgeous. You know, it's a neutral type of a blush. It's not too warm toned, it's not too cool toned, it's just beautiful. Great for sort of autumn, fall looks with a beautiful sort of plum lipstick and a winged eyeliner. You're set to go. It is of course MAC. MAC have so many different ranges of blushes, and it was really hard for me to choose one that I thought would be great because they do have so many that complement different skin tones. But this blush here is MAC's Coppering blush. Now this is a matte formula. It is a warm copper color, very peachy brown. It's a great summertime type of blush, and it suits like all skin tones. I think if you are sort of from the NC40 to the, you know, further up to the 45-ish, this blush would look absolutely beautiful on you. Also, if you are deeper than that, you might have to build it up a little bit in order for it to show. If you are a lot more fairer than that, you know, just be careful with the amount that you use because they are incredibly pigmented and you don't want it to look too muddy on your skin. But yeah, perfect blush, love it. I have this sort of mini version in this one, but once I run out, I'll probably purchase the larger version. This blush that I think deserves a mention is Benefit's Dallas. Now, Benefit have a lot of blushes, but often I have found that when I purchase Benefit blushes that they don't show up on my skin tone. No matter how much I'm like putting my brush in and putting it on my skin, it just doesn't show up. So I feel like that was a bit of a waste, particularly Benefit's Coralista blush, which is very popular blush. It's a beautiful apricot blush. Just doesn't show up. I really have to work with it. It just gives a bit of a golden sheen. You know, they've got other blushes which are more sort of towards the fairer toned ladies and guys. I just think that Benefit probably need to invest a little bit more for deeper girls, deeper skin tone girls. But one of their blushes that I like, and you could call this a blush or a bronzer, this is Benefit Dallas. Now, I use this as a bronzer. This is a beautiful, beautiful neutral blush. It doesn't have any orange or yellow undertones in it, and it doesn't give you that really dirty, muddy sort of look when you often you know, might purchase a bronzer. Sometimes when you purchase bronzers, they can look a little bit muddy or ashy on our skin, particularly if they're very cool tone blushes and you are a warm toned person in terms of your skin color. So this blush is absolutely beautiful. I use this as a bronzer, sometimes just as a blush. I think it's definitely worth a mention. If you're looking to purchase a bronzer slash blush, Benefits Dallas. Try it out. Again, it very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Nars. So Nars blushes are absolutely beautiful. I have quite a few of these blushes, but the one that I thought I would mention is Nars Taos. Now this blush, I mean, often when we think about NARS blushes, we always think about the iconic Orgasm blush, or, you know, just the very sort of famous blushes. I don't feel like this one gets enough mention. This is a beautiful Desert Rose shimmer blush. It's a warm toned blush, and it's very soft and silky, has a beautiful texture. It's so finely milled. And it has a slight golden sheen to it. I highly recommend this blush. I think if you are in a much sort of darker or deeper than me, this is going to look amazing on your skin tone. I tend to use it very lightly because it comes out quite pigmented. Just tap my brush in and tap it on my cheeks and then blend it in. Sometimes I can apply a little bit too much and it just looks a bit too intense, so I've got to powder it down with a bit of foundation. But absolutely love these blushes. NARS blushes are excellent. I don't think I've ever come across one that I don't like. Absolutely love it. Very grown up, very sophisticated. Love this blush. So try this one out if you haven't already. Next up is the Hourglass blushes. These are the Ambient lighting blushes. They are on the more premium side of blushes, so they are a bit of an investment. I think they retail at around $55. However, they are so beautiful. This one here is called Mood Exposure. So this blush is a beautiful soft plum. It's got warm undertones to it. It's very finely milled. And it just melts into the skin. I absolutely love this. I think this is a beautiful neutral sort of neutral to warm toned blush. Look amazing on majority of skin tones. I think that if you are, again, much deeper complexion, this might come up as more of a highlight on your skin, but do try it out. On me, it's just that beautiful sheen, beautiful plummy, rosy type of sheen, and it's got excellent lasting power. If you haven't checked out Hourglass blushes, do check them out. They are available at Mecca, Maxima, and yeah, like I said, gorgeous to have in your collection. I absolutely love this blush. You have it. They were my top 5 blushes for brown, medium, deep skin girls, guys. So they're the ones that I currently are using a lot at the moment, but like I said, I keep changing my blushes and keep changing my preferences. But I think that if you want to, if you're sort of new to makeup and you really don't know which ones to invest in, try giving these a swatch or a try in store if you can, and particularly try and walk out of the store and see what it would look like in natural daylight, because often store lighting can be quite bright and look great in store, and then you purchase it and then you come home and it doesn't look that great. So do try them in store. I hope that helps if you're looking to purchase some blushes, and I hope to see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos, and if there's anything that you'd like to see that I haven't done a video on yet, please let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.